Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin coming to you today from the Bat Cave. And of course, by that I mean the Coin Cave, and it's appropriate that we talk a little bit about the Bat Cave today because we have breaking news that the U.S. Mint has just entered some type of a contract for a 3-year metal and coin series with DC Comic Art. And interestingly enough, the U.S. Mint is calling this the ultimate crossover, which I find fascinating because their choice of the term crossover, of course, in the coin world, has something to do with coins and coin grading. But in this instance, I suppose it has more to do with something related to comics and comic books, where I think you have characters that will go across different platforms sometimes and invade other people's series. I think that's what the term means here. I want all my comic book guys to really chime in on this because I know you're out there and I know you're not just the comic book guy, right? No, you may not touch it. No, you may not have it. That's not the guy we're talking about. I'm talking about my homeboys out there that actually collect comic books, right? So this is going to be fun for a lot of you. DC Comics is the OG, and so they're going to have a lot of famous people on here that you would know from your childhood. At the same time, there's a lot of you out here that really dislike having anything on a coin that is pop culture or something along those lines. So you don't like movie stuff, you don't like any of that stuff. You leave that for private issue metals. You don't like it when the Perth Mint does it, and I get that. I know a lot of you who watch this are not going to like this at all, but let's get down to what we do know. This is a 3-year series that they're running out, starting with 3 heroes next year. Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. Okay, easy. They're in my top 3, right? And according to the Coin World article, there's going to be a 999, so 24 karat gold coin, a 999 fine silver metal, and a clad metal. So you're going to be talking about having what I presume will be one design for each of the heroes in 3 metals, 1 being a coin and 2 being just metals. Now, this I don't know for sure because I don't know if they're going to have 9 separate designs when you have 3 heroes and 3 different materials that you're working with, the gold, the silver, and the clad. That so far has not really been said out loud as far as how many design elements there's going to be. Also, what we do know is that they're going to pick 6 more superheroes total. What we don't know is if there's going to be color on the coins or not, if they're going to be colorized like they did with the Basketball Hall of Fame coin. So I will be really intrigued to find out about that. Also, for what we do know, if you go to the U.S. Mint's website, and you can find, there'll be a link in here, it's just usmint.gov/DC, you get to vote on who the other 6 candidates are going to be for coinage. And they have a total list of 12. I actually went through and did the poll. So what it is on each person that they show you, you get to put like a 1 through 10. So if you really enjoy certain characters, I suggest you go out there, rally the troops, and put 10s on everybody that you want and 1s on all the people you don't want. Here's the list of people. All right. Blue Beetle, Supergirl, Batgirl, Shazam, which I didn't know was a thing until some movie came out a couple of years ago. I didn't grow up with these comics, so I only know like the most well-known characters. But when I say Shazam, I always think of like, Mayberry or something like that. Robin, to go with Batman, Aquaman, Green Arrow, Cyborg, Hawkman, Black Canary, Green Lantern, and the Flash. So naturally, the only ones I knew I voted for. I mean, on a higher scale. For myself, Robin, you gotta have Robin if you have Batman. And Green Lantern's a must, in my opinion. The other ones are, kind of all over the place. Aquaman was my third one that I really, really liked. But half of them are going to get through, and a lot of it depends on your voting to see. So you can follow the link or just go to the U.S. Mint's website, usmint.gov/DC, and vote. The voting's open from now through August 11th, 2024, so just for a month. So get in there and vote, I guess, is all I can say to that. What else do I have to say besides What's going to be needed on these coins, obviously outside of their design, is going to be the date, the mint mark, in God we trust, and e pluribus unum. Well, that's going to happen on the coin. The metals don't have to have those elements, not that I'm aware of. So the metals, it'll be interesting to see if they do 9 different designs per year, or if they're just doing the 3 different designs and just slightly modifying the coin from 24 karat to the metals. I'll be intrigued because they have a lot of ideas probably to work with when it comes to comic book art and how it can turn out. I'm not mad at this. I think that, you know, the U.S. Mint is really late to the game when it comes to joining with other mints and creating pop culture. You know, compared to some of the other commemorative type things that we make, I have no problem with this. I will say what I want to see out of the U.S. Mint is a complete and total overhaul of our circulating coinage. And I really don't like the circulating coin series that they've been doing since the statehood quarter program, which I know helped some people get interested in coin collecting. There's definitely some positives to it. I think I just want to see coins that look different and are different. I want coins that don't have presidents on them. I want coins that are maybe a little bit more symbolic. And I don't want any more commemorative coins, basically, that just look like old US coins. I mean, they're going to make them. They're going to sell. People like them. I'm not mad at it. But I'm just saying, for me, what I'd love to see is us progress into something that has more of a, I don't know, artistic liberty feel to it. Like, it's hard for me to really explain, but just to say that, you know, I really don't need to see Roosevelt on a dime ever again. You know, it's just not necessary. I love the Lincoln cent, the Lincoln penny, and but I would also get rid of the penny as long as we're doing a complete overhaul. I don't think that the cent is really necessary. Hey, but we could go 2 cent, right? Let's go 2 cent. Anyway, but I would have, that's probably another video for another day. So let me know if you're a DC guy, who do you want on here? For those of you who like this idea, go ahead and tell me what you liked, what you're hoping to see. And for those of you who don't like this, you know, just, I know I already can hear you guys were the first people typing on this video. Like, you beat Donald in New Mexico to hitting the thumbs up. Instead, you're like, I hate this idea. It sucks. Okay, I get it. I understand that. But your voice has been heard. But for the rest of us who have some interest in, like, what's this going to look like, go ahead and leave a comment. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm Ben, the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.